legends in football, and never more so than when the war drum is sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And from Kansas City, we're underway. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On first down, here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Smith on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. He's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, you won't right through it.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does. The quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player puts in mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Side, it's caught by Rice. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Dylan Laube back deep for the Raiders. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. First down now, ball at the 33. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Smith. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it, so that's going to bring up 4th down. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. He gives a good check-out to start the drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
You just get the play off. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 1st down here. Now it's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got man, and Kelsey has it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Butker knocks it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know what I know. It's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down. From the gun, Smith. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. Third and a lone yard coming up. Giving this to Dente. He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Smith in the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Throwing on third, Smith. This is Coates, that's Bowers working downfield. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, Smith to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Here's second and 10 from the 21. Back to the air, it's Smith. Sits in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this in the field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He was sensational all afternoon. This one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the man they call Yoshi, Andre Yosivash. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Bengals had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. This might not have looked like much from the beginning, but it is turning into something. He's gone. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles lead by a field goal at halftime. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Remigio with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught. He's got Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He scampers ahead for about 4. 2nd down now.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That's a gain of 5.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a trouble on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And number 9 of the drive is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Get back to Rice, caught again. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Run now with Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Third down. It's Mahomes. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Butker knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. It's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
And he will not get there. They stop him on fourth and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, but maybe more importantly, sharpen it.
That is on the 6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Zone read, hand off to Mostert. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Throw here, third down. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, everyone. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. From good play to a great play.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another good first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. He finds space, middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas! The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and if you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this, they'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Worthy now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Here's Rice with yet another one. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
12 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
10 more yards. Complete to number 87, Travis Kelce.
Running right is Pacheco. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Oh, and he's got a man open, complete. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Drawing up the design keeper. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. That finds Bash, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. There's a dive up the middle. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big game. That's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
A give on 3rd to Mostert. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. And look to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing now. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.